Good morning, folks. Welcome back to another episode of Third Day Angling. Today we're going to be doing a little trout fishing. I got a couple of trout worms from Copperstate Baits. I'll be meeting up with James here later. But right now, I have a trout magnet float. And a trout magnet jig. Whoop, there we go. Nope, it started moving. Something started hitting it already. Gotta watch that float pretty good here. I'm starting to see a lot of stuff here. They just stocked this pond with trout for the urban trout program earlier this week. So we're gonna see if all the trout haven't been taken yet. Something was hitting it earlier. I would imagine it's probably a small bluegill. There's a lot of stuff going up on top, so I think they're a little bit further out. With the way it's going right now, I may go right to that trout rig. It's a double, almost like a little double drop shot kind of deal. And they're pre-made rigs. You can just buy at Walmart or Bass Pro or wherever. And what I usually do is with those trout eggs on the top, I put the power bait because it floats, and on the bottom I put the eggs because they sink. If you do it vice versa, there's a chance for them to get tangled up. So I'm using a pink trout worm from Copperstate Baits. We haven't had a chance to use these. I've caught some bass on them in earlier videos. Just going out there looking for like panfish and stuff, but never. You got a trout. The guy next to me, nice, right on. All right, we're on our first stocked rainbow on the cheese power bait. Let me get this guy. You know what? I have my pliers right here. All right, look at that guy. I don't have anything to keep him with, so I don't want to keep him. Let's take a look at this guy. Let me get my pliers so I can get the hook off of him. There we go. Yeah, nice little rainbow. Hit on the cheese power bait. Let's get him back in the water. Oh, come on. Don't tell me you're already floating. There he goes. And that's the first trout of the year. All right, so we ended up moving spots. Just wasn't getting the bites. So I still got the trout rig on. I got the teeny weeny Copperstate Baits worms, and I got some cheese power bait on the top. So we're gonna see. We got one, so I'm happy for that. It didn't get skunked, but toss this out there and see if we can get on another trout. Felt funny. We'll pull it back up here. All right. There's definitely people catching trout out here. I mean, me and James both got one. They weren't very big though, but something bit me and probably took my power bait. No, something came by and hit it though. Yeah, something hit me and robbed me. All right, man, there's another small trout. Gotta get him unhooked here, so let's take a look at this guy real quick. Got a nice little trout, little rainbow. Let's get him back in the... All right, we're back out in the water. I was able to release that small trout. He swam off. Went ahead and he hit on the garlic, chartreuse garlic power bait this time, so I'm going back with it. Felt good to hook on him because I've been missing him. I didn't catch that trout too far out there either. So there is a little really shallow right here with like a hump that goes down, so I'm gonna try to fish just on the other side of this hump. Bunch of baby bluegill in here. That'd be really fun to come out here with the fly rod and just fish for like little small midges or little small nymphs, like size 16 with these guys. Size 16, size 18s, really small nymphs. Not searching for bass today, it's about the trout. Got my first couple of the year.
Oh, you one? No, no way. Is that the biggest one you got here so far? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like I said, right here there's a transition. It's shallow and then it slopes down, and I think they're hanging in there because I got a couple of bites there before I pulled that one in there. So I'm gonna toss it right down where that slope is. thought I felt my line move there for a second. Jumped out of the water. That's a little bit nicer than what I've been catching. All right. Let's take a look at this guy here. There we go. Nice. All right. Let me get my pliers real quick. Nice guy there. Let me go ahead. Let's take a look at him once more. That's a nice stuff, man. All right, so we're back on it. Let's go ahead and get it out there. It says I don't have any, there you go, any memory, but dude, I've been turning it off.
Memory card you got in it?
This one's a 32, but like I said, I can usually run it straight through, even like longer, like at 20-minute time frames, and get about 10 of them. I've only ran about, I probably got about 6 different time stamps on here.
Yeah.
And the longest one is probably under 10 minutes. The rest are probably like 5 minutes because I'm just like talking and then turning it off and turning it back on when I catch.
You need to keep an eye out.
There we go. They're on another one. Ooh, this is a nicer one. Oh yeah, that's a nicer one. I don't know where I'm gonna keep it. I should. I think this one's gonna be a keeper to me. All right, there we go. Oh yeah, this is a nice one. You know what? I'm gonna keep this one. This is gonna be a keeper. I got that trout line, so take a look at this guy. Ooh, stay in there, buddy. That's a pretty nice trout there. One of the bigger ones for sure. Let me get him undone, and I'm gonna get him on a stringer, and we'll get back out there. All right, folks, we're on another one. The bigger one that I caught earlier decided he didn't want to play, and he got unhooked, and that was that. But we did get on another one. Let's take a look at this guy before I unhook him. It's a nice little trout. All right, so I think I'm on 4 or 5. James got to 2 or 3. They're hitting on the power bait now. Everything I've been able to release. The one I was gonna keep came off the hook and swam off, so no biggie. But so far, it's turned around. It started off slow, but it's picking up here. But you're having to set the hook really fast. As soon as you feel at the tap, you got to set that hook, because they are really quick about taking that bait. Now, I want to say about 2 or 3 of these fish, I've set the hook on right away as soon as I felt the tap, and they've almost swallowed these. We're able to get them going. But yeah, you got to be quick to the draw. Ah, I was too slow. All right, so we got some more power bait back on here. There was a huge trout just swimming by, probably like a 3-pounder. It was huge, and I'm not exaggerating. That thing was. Okay, this one's pretty big. This one is pretty big. This one's a fighter. Let's keep him down. Yeah, right there on my table, there's a power bait.
Are you using those little colored baits, the little round
power bait?
colors?
Yeah, a little like Play-Doh looking stuff. Yeah, this one.
You use,
Just make a little ball of it.
and what size? What's just a little?
These are like,
Size 8.
these are 8s, I think. Oh, this is a nice one.
So these are the owner cutting points.
Let's get this guy in the water here.
So just if you go to the owner's website, soda.com, SSW.
Oh, I hooked him right on the. Let me get my pliers. Let's take a look at this guy. Pretty nice size. Well, we came out here to Gilbert Regional Park hunting for the trout. We did pretty good. Got quite a few trout today. We were able to release most of them. I did have one that I wasn't able to save that I was going to keep. Put him on a stringer, but other than that, it was a pretty good day today. So I was happy to come out and finally able to get on some trout. So I'll be definitely doing some more trout videos here at some more of the urban ponds here and up north this winter. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be posting more videos weekly as always. Until next time, tight lines. God bless.